All right, you guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorene. We're gonna do a great, as you can see, MagicCircle back workout today. Let's start off with warming up the upper body with some regular old-fashioned jumping jacks. So here we go. So nice, gentle jumping jacks, nothing too crazy. When we do back exercises, it is important to be like, oops, I can't do jumping jack today. It is important to be, warmed up in the abs. So before we, go into the actual back extensions, we'll do a little bit of ab work with the MagicCircle, and then we'll get into sort of the back exercises. So this is a request that I get from people I train because they love the stuff that I do with the MagicCircle, especially the stuff for the back. And they were like, can you make a video so that whenever, we're out of town or whatever, we can do these exercises. Okay, now ready? Clap, clap. So you're clapping on top, clapping on the bottom. So like behind your back and in front. Just kind of stretching out, doing the best you can. 30 seconds, getting kind of breathless. Gentle warm up. Out and in, 20 seconds, breathing, working, good. Stay with it, almost there, good. 3, 2, and rest, okay? So the shoulders are a little bit warmed up here. You should feel, obviously your heart rate's going. Let's warm up the abs. So have a seat. Okay, you're gonna lay on your back. I'm gonna grab this guy out of the way. And the whole purpose of this, even though it is a back exercise video, is when you go to lay on your stomach, you wanna make sure that you're, still aware of what your abs are doing so that you don't hurt your low back, right? So place a circle behind your head, hands forwards, chest up, and down, and lift, and lower. So do not crank on your head. The circle is just there to keep your head relaxed. And when you want to think about as if you're kind of almost pushing your head back a little bit into the circle, and that will get your deep neck flexors to engage. So keep it going up and down, looking at the hips to make sure that they're not tilting, right? So they're nice and even on both. It's one of my pet peeves, is just making sure that the hips are nice and equal. Good. So let's just keep going up and down a few more, about 20 more seconds, and then we're gonna hold. And when you're pulling, really pay attention to what, whether one side is working harder than the other, so that they're nice and even. Good, about 10 seconds, and then you're gonna hold. Good. I know my right hip likes to hike when I lift, so I really have to focus on that. Good. Trying to get both shoulder blades off. 3, 2, now hold. Good. Now just chill here for a second. If your forearms start to burn a lot, you can let the MagicCircle go. You can also hold it this way. Hold the elbows out, kind of play with it. Okay. Now little pulses, small ones, teeny ones. And all we're doing is just gently warming up. We're not going to totally go into abs today. We just want them to be sort of awake so that whenever you do the back extension, you're not hurting your low back. 3, 2, now hold. Okay. Take your circle. Place it on your left thigh, right elbow will reach, left leg tabletop. Again, just warming up. Now in this exercise, you are gonna start to feel a little bit through the back, which is good. So it's not just the ab warm up, we're now getting to the back a little bit. Shoulders down your back, lift up and hold. And just kind of feel the obliques engage here, okay? So here's the thing with these kinds of exercises, they're super duper controlled and slow, but they're super effective. They're kind of boring, but they work really well. So really focus and start to pulse the chest up and down. All right. So what I want to have you guys stay focused on is both shoulders are relaxed, meaning that your shoulders are not in your ears. Your shoulder blades are happy. If they could smile, they would be. And you should feel that the circle is promoting this axial length throughout the whole entire spine through the obliques, and that you're able to really feel the back of that right arm and lat muscles. Both hips are down. Keep going. You got 10 more seconds. Your lower abs should be engaging. It's a small, I mean, it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I gotta tell you, I feel it big time. Good. Now hold. Now you're gonna pulse that knee in. So little ins with that knee. Right leg is glued to the floor. Your right foot's just pressing down. Good. Keep pushing into that circle. You got about 20 seconds here, and pull. Engaging those obliques every single time. Exhale, pull, and exhale, pull. And if you really do this well, you really should feel both sides of those obliques working. Boy, it is one of those days today where like, ooh, just, I don't know, it's like beautiful weather, but it's like so beautiful that it's like so relaxing that you just want to be lazy all day. You know what I mean? So like trying to get to these videos is like, I had to motivate myself big time. Good. 4, 3, 2, now hold. Now both, everything up and down. This is where it really starts to feel. You should feel the back of those left obliques, right? Almost like your muffin top working. Good. You got about 30 seconds here. Lift and lift and lift. And it looks like it's pretty warm out. I haven't been out yet. I got the AC on, which is good today. And press and press. Good. Squeezing. Again, just the warm up before you get into the back. 4, 3, 2. And release. Okay, switching sides. So left leg is down, right leg up. Grab the circle with your left elbow. Lift, rotate, and hold. Make sure your knee is in line with your right hip, like your right knee and your right hip are on the same line. Okay, now just breathe here. And then when you feel like you've got a good engagement from here, all the way wrapping through, all the way through here, start to lift that chest up and down. Good. I'm just really focusing on your form. Trying to look at my timer here. Good. Let's see here. I've got about, come on, start. You got about 30 seconds here. Good. Up and down. Lifting just the chest. Strong tabletop of the legs, so your leg's not here, right? Being really paying a lot of attention to that. And guys, this is one of those things where you got to focus. Don't zone out. Really think about what you're using here. Make sure your left knee is in line with your left hip. Stay in it. Good. You got about, let's see here. Got all these little notifications coming up here. My clock keeps going away. 3, 2, hold. Okay, now knee is pulling in. Little ins from those obliques, from those abdominals. Pull and exhale and exhale. Really firing up those abdominals here. Good. Pull and pull. The double version is coming up. Stay with me. About 10 more seconds here. Pulling in, trying to lift that chest higher. Don't be lazy here. 3, 2, now ready, up. So knee is pulling in, chest is lifting. And lift, and lift. We're gonna lay on our stomach after this. Pull, and pull. You guys feel how deep that is through there? It's amazing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Good. And pull. And pull. Good. About 10 seconds so that those abs are nice and tight for those back extensions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Whew, that's a lot of work, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna roll it up. We're gonna turn around. We're gonna do these lateral reaches to start. Okay, so we're on our stomach. Get this little knot out of the way here. Okay, you're gonna lay on down. Okay, let's start off with our arms long here, elbows forward, and just kind of press yourself up into like a little baby back extension, right? Hold, and then lower. So these are very small, very subtle. We're gonna get into it here in a second. Really, stretching the spine out. Good, lower, lift, hands stay down, forearms come off. You're pushing into the floor. As you push in the floor, you'll feel like all the way from here and here engaged. It's amazing. Good, getting up a little higher this time. Good, and lower. Okay, so now here we go. You're gonna take your arms into a little scarecrow or goalpost. Hands are gonna lift. Press yourself up, hold. We're gonna do these lateral reaches. So starting with the left arm, okay, both elbows off. You're gonna bring you're pulling your right elbow in as you lateral flex over. The first one, I recommend putting the right hand down to push the floor and to really get that side flexion, okay? Or the first few, and kind of stretch, reach with that left arm. Super good for you. And then bring it back in. Why is that so hard? Because we never move in these directions. Other side, left hand down, Feet stay down, guys, and reaching, and then back in, okay? So do a few maybe with the hands down, just going side to side. And then if you feel better, then you can hover the hands off. And then reaching, and reach, and reach. And now you're just kind of moving through, really working through the sides. I love these. So as my other opposite elbow comes in, right? So like as my, let's say right elbow is coming in, all of this is engaged and working like crazy, right? Keep going. Really getting a little more distance, a little more length each time. Trying to squeeze out all those kind of areas that we want to get stronger. You know what I'm talking about? Sort of like this part. Ooh, so hard. Good. And press. Got about 10 more seconds. Your back is nice and warm. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then release real quick. Grab your circle. Place the soft part, okay, this cushy part onto the floor. Both hands are gonna go on top. This feels good for most people. It gives you something to push into. So get a nice long stretch here. My back is long, arms are long. Now from here, you're gonna pull the shoulder blades gently back. So if you can see me, I just kind of did that a little bit. I pulled my shoulder blades back. My rhomboids are working, back of the shoulders working, kind of the area by the armpits working, lats are working. You're gonna press down on the circle, squeeze it to lift, and hold, okay? Relax the shoulders. This is a lot of back exercises. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I'm shaking, okay? It's not easy, and hold. Deep breaths here. And then slowly you're gonna lower it. And as you lower, the circle might tilt a little bit. Just make sure it doesn't slip. Stretch your back, stretch. Feet are reaching, and press down the circle. Lift up and hold. Hold. So if you're feeling this a lot in the shoulders, it means that you're probably just hanging off that shoulder joint and that you're like doing this too much. You really gotta focus and like pull the shoulders back. So some of you, if you bend your elbows a little bit, it might help, right? So bring the circle closer to you and bend. Otherwise, you're gonna keep the arm straight and then lower. It reminds me of kind of like swan on the reformer, off the foot bar, off the long box, and press. And then maybe get the ribs off the ground and lower. So we're just gonna kind of move through this, working through the back. This is one of those things where like when you do it often enough, like, 3 times a week, you'll start to see all these those little great muscles in the back developing, which are so hard to get to with so many exercises. Like, that's what I love, is like you do these and you can really see the changes that happen in the body. You get stronger, right? And you can feel that your back is more active and aware. Good. Okay, let's do one more. Press up, hold. Now here you go. Now you're gonna just softly bend the elbows down towards the floor and then straighten. So the circle kind of comes towards you. Be very careful the circle doesn't slip. You got a lot of tension down on that, okay? And if it pops out, it could, you just wanna be careful. You don't want it to hit you. And then pull in, safety first, right? And out. Now you're working sort of like the back of that armpit. I'll show you real quick. Through here, right? All that good stuff just by bending and straightening the arms. It's funny, I had such a tough workout yesterday. I can totally feel it today. Part of me is like, why am I doing videos today? Like, you're way too tired for this today. And it's true, I am. Good, but I'm still gonna do them. Want to be consistent for you guys. Good. Pull, 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 and press. Good, and really reaching those legs long. 4, 3, 2, and then take a teeny tiny little break, okay? Now you're gonna grab the circle from the sides. I know your arms are so tired already, right? Okay, you're gonna keep your elbows slightly bent, kind of like not super wide, but a little bit wide, okay? Now, you're gonna push down to the circle, shoulders back. This people find a little bit easier for lifting, okay? You're gonna lift and then lower. So this is just part of our warm-up here. Press, shoulders back, lift, lower. Now, as you do it, I want you to pull the circle open a little bit. So open and close. And press open and hold. The circle is on the ground still, okay? 2 more, lift and lower. You're pulling the circle open. You should feel the shoulder blades like kind of stretching. It feels really good. Open and close. Okay, now bring the circle closer, elbows down for a second, hands up. You're framing your face with the circle, okay? You're gonna lift your elbows off. You're gonna kind of like do these little squeezes of the circle. So you're gonna go squeeze. And you're gonna find those back muscles and squeeze. So there's no tension in my neck right now. It's all happening through like kind of the back of the armpit area and like the lat muscles, and it feels great, okay? So just squeeze. We got about 30 seconds here. Just have to look at that clock real quick. Good. So I'm not here. This is not what we're doing. We're not like in our neck here. It should feel like everything is like therapeutic almost. Like it's working in like a good way. Like it's undoing all the stuff we do from sitting all day long. Good. And you should feel how great and deep these are. Good. About 10 more seconds, and then the hard part's coming. And squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the squeeze. Okay. Slowly release. Now you're going to open that circle. So you're opening. You're going to stretch the arms long, reach the legs long, ooh, and bring it in as you pull that circle. So now you're working on shoulder mobility. Exhale, stretch. I'm not lifting super high. What I am doing though is really reaching. Like you should feel all these muscles separating and opening and feeling so good. And pull it in. Good. And stretch. And in. And so like what I would say is like when you stretch it out, like imagine microscopically, like all of this is pulling opposite of each other, right? So you're getting a nice stretch. Good. 10 more seconds. Keep going. Stretch. Feet are reaching. Good. 5. Back's on fire, right? In a good way. 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Hold. 10 seconds holding. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Deep breaths here. Keep pulling on that circle. Pull, pull, pull. Pull evenly with both sides. 3, 2. And then release. Woohoo! A lot of back exercise there. Okay, so now that we work so much forwards, let's go back, okay? Now, I want you to pull the shoulders back first. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I've got it, I'm up here, but like the shoulders just don't look very good there. So instead of thinking about lifting the arms up high, like really pull the shoulders back. I had to catch my breath there for a second. Pull the shoulders back. Now options, the easiest one of this is to really wrap your hands around the magic circle, or you can just hook your thumbs and keep your fingers off. The hardest one is just to kind of hold it with the palms, okay? So you're gonna take your options. So if you're here, you're just gonna hang on like this, or thumbs, right, which is this, or here, okay? Let's, for the first set, start off with the thumb just so that we're nice and warm. So again, shoulders back first, arms up off your booty, okay? Lift the upper back up, and then lift the arms. Okay, now hold. Now from here, you're just gonna hold, and you're gonna do little pulses up and down. Up. Let's do 10 more. 10. Feeling those little muscles. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, good, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now hold. Now, take a little moment. Take the harder option if you can. You'll notice with the palms that the shoulder wants to roll forwards a lot here. Try to work that shoulder back. Super important, okay? I know your back's on fire. Grab with your palms. Lift up and hold. Now from here, you're gonna squeeze that circle. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And what you should feel is like the inside part of that tricep, okay? So really focus on that. Keep squeezing, squeeze, squeeze. We got about 20 seconds here, pressing. You should feel your back. So like, even though, yeah, your triceps are working, the majority is in your back. But again, you should feel that inner part of your tricep. Keep going. You got about 20 seconds, guys. So hard. This is not when you give up. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Good. Both your hip bones are down. Pubic bone is pressing into the mat. Keep pressing. Try not to crank your head. I see a lot of this, so don't do that. Head in line with your spine. I wish I had a mirror so I can see better. Good. Shoulders back, chest a little higher. Good. About 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Keep squeezing that circle, guys. Squeezing the circle. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5, squeeze, 4, squeeze, 3. Everything is shaking. 3, 3. Just kidding. 3, 2, and release. Woo! That is a great, quick back workout that you can throw into any workout you're doing, right? Or you can always add on to one of the ones that we do with the videos that we have on here. So anyways, guys, awesome job. Take your arms forwards, make like a banana, both arms to the right, both legs to the right, make like a banana, keep your hips down. If you like this, like, comment, subscribe, share, as always. Love doing the videos. They are a lot of work, but they're good. And I always try to respond to the comments. Sometimes I don't. I just get busy with teaching, and I do teach a lot, so you know. And then arms all the way to the other side, stretching out the arms, making like a banana shape, legs to the left, arms to the left. I'm just stretched out. But anyways, guys, awesome job.